She took a look at her watch. "I've got to go. I'm meeting my mother," Autumn said, getting to her feet. "What? But that isn't in your schedule today. You're supposed to be meeting with someone from the record company about promo events for the IMAs," Janie exclaimed, calling up a document on her iPad. "The International Music Awards. Wow, it was at least 5 minutes since Janie had last mentioned them. She called me earlier, said it was important. You know what she's like," Autumn said. She straightened her cloche hat, tucking her red hair behind her ears. "Yes, I know what she's like, but you've got appointments to keep to, a tight schedule that I'm in charge of. What am I going to say to this Ben from the record company?" Janie asked. Janie was doing her annoyed look again. She pouted when she was cross, and she tapped whatever was at hand. Today it was the spoon from her coffee. "I'm sure you'll think of something, don't you always?" Autumn stated, checking out her reflection in the window. The jacket she was wearing over a classic black skirt was tailored and had arrived via courier that morning. No one had the suit yet except her, and if she didn't like it, it would never make it to market. That was the power she held. Everyone was eager for her opinion when it could give them something. But when she needed someone, when she wanted to take the pop star mantle off for a while, well, there was no one. And she couldn't have a real conversation with a sales assistant at the boutique, could she? One loose-lipped comment, and she'd be headline news for all the wrong reasons. "Autumn, you can't keep doing this. We agreed I need to know where you are at all times. That's how this works," Janie said. "It's just my mother. You know she'll annoy me within 5 minutes, then I'll leave, and I can get to this meet with the record company guy. But I can't not turn up to meet her. It's drinks now. If I don't show, it will be dinner and the ballet, and I can't do that again," Autumn said. Janie stopped tapping her spoon against the coffee cup and shrugged her shoulders. "Ask Juan to meet me tonight." She slipped on her gloves. "Tell him to bring his demo and I'll listen to it," Autumn offered. "Really? I think he's hoping you might speak to someone," Janie started. "But I couldn't speak to anyone at the record company about it, and he shouldn't be getting you to speak to me about it. I don't want anyone to do me or my boyfriend any favours. If his record is good, it will make it, regardless. I'll see you later. Call me if there's any update to the diary," Autumn said, signalling to her driver outside the cafe. "Autumn, tell us about you and Lady Gaga. Are the rumours true?" "Autumn, we've heard you're about to embark on a US tour. Can you confirm?" came another shout from a reporter. She held her head high as she emerged from the car to the constant barrage of questions and the flashing of cameras. There were only 6 reporters here, but how they knew she was coming was a mystery. She knew Janie sometimes tipped them off if she thought Autumn could use the publicity to her advantage. But this time, Janie didn't know she was going to be at the Richmond Hotel to meet with her mother. Lips structured, a hint of a smile. Don't show any emotion. Tonight, once she'd listened to Juan's latest urban anthems, she was going straight to bed with a hot chocolate, and maybe not the diet version for once. She needed comfort and some normality in her life. The doorman showed her into the revolving doors, and once she was behind the glass screen, waiting to disembark for the foyer, she let out a breath. It was all getting too much. No, she mustn't say that. Mustn't admit that, even to herself. It was just a phase, a passing notion, because she had a lot on her plate at the moment. She loved this life. She had chosen this life, and this was what she was born to do. Yes, another art gallery opening sucked, but despite the hideous paintings of things that resembled a cow's ass, or even worse, an actual cow's ass resembling a chair or a standard lamp, there was free wine and very small food. Small food was always good, and with waiters offering you plates at a rapid pace, no one had time to count how many canapés you had consumed. Or not. She stepped into the bar area, and straight away she heard her mother's voice. "This water is tepid." "I apologise, madam, unreservedly. I will fetch you some more." He attempted to back away.